The air is thick with stillness, and a quiet hum fills the space, soft, constant like a heartbeat. Night is here, though it's impossible to say exactly when it began. Time itself seems to have faded, slipping away like a river swallowed by the earth. There is only the present moment unfolding before you, without effort, without urgency. You feel it now, the space around you, the gentle pull of gravity, the rhythmic rise and fall of your breath, steady like the turning of the earth itself. In this stillness, you notice how deeply you can listen. It's not just the sounds you hear, but the silence between them stretching out endless. The quiet speaks to you, inviting you to surrender everything that weighs your mind down. You let your thoughts float away, like leaves carried downstream, and with each breath, you sink deeper into the present moment. The path ahead is uncertain, yet each step is perfectly clear. You find yourself walking along a stone path that leads toward a distant temple. The stones are cool beneath your feet, worn smooth by centuries of travelers. The temple stands in silence, its tall wooden doors slightly ajar. No one waits there to greet you. No one needs to. You walk in your steps, as quiet as the night. And as you pass through the doors, you sense the profound peace that fills the space. The room is dim, lit only by the soft glow of candles that flicker like memories in the dark. On the far side of the room, an old monk sits in meditation, his posture straight, his eyes closed in deep concentration. He does not stir as you enter. It is as though he has always been there, as though you have always been here, part of this eternal moment. You are drawn to him, to the stillness he embodies. His presence is magnetic, a quiet invitation to still your own restless mind. You sit on the floor before him, your legs crossed, your spine straight. Slowly, you close your eyes. In the dark, you sense the weight of your body, the way your breath moves through you, each inhale, bringing a gentle calm, each exhale, releasing tension. A thought passes through your mind, a fleeting memory perhaps, or an image. But it is just that, a passing moment, something that rises and falls like the wave of a hand in the air. It doesn't linger. And in that brief space, you understand. Everything is temporary. The thoughts, the feelings, the events, they come and they go. Only the stillness remains. In the stillness, you begin to see more clearly. Not with your eyes, but with a deeper sense, knowing that comes without thought. You realize that the monk, the temple, the path, they are not separate from you. They are simply reflections of something you carry within. The teachings are already there, quietly waiting like seeds planted long ago, ready to bloom when the time is right. And so you sit in this stillness, no longer searching, no longer needing anything. You simply are in this moment, with the cool stone beneath you, the soft glow of candlelight, and the gentle breath of the world all around. You are part of it as it is part of you. The temple is not a place you need to find. It is already inside you, always has been. As you breathe, a thought arises. What remains when nothing is left to seek? You feel the question sink into you like a stone in water rippling outward into the vastness of your mind. And in the ripples you begin to see the answer. It is not something to be grasped or understood. It is simply to be. Just as the river flows, just as the moon rises, you too are part of the unfolding mystery. And so you sit, you breathe, you are. The stillness around you deepens a quiet that seems to stretch beyond time itself. Each breath you take is a connection to something vast, something infinite, that is always present, waiting for you to notice. You feel it in the air, in the weight of the silence, in the subtle hum of life that pulses through every living thing. It is as if the entire universe has paused, holding its breath alongside you, sharing this moment of peace. The monk remains still, his presence serene. His energy is not heavy, but light like a leaf floating in a gentle breeze. You realize without thinking that this moment is not a time to act or to seek. It is a time to be. It is a reminder that everything you need, everything you seek is already within you, quietly waiting to be noticed. A thought comes to you uninvited, yet gentle. Why do I always search outside myself for what is already here? The question drifts by, and for a moment you feel a small stir in your heart, a quiet understanding. You see how often you seek answers in the world, how often you look for peace in things, in places, in people. And yet here in this moment of pure silence, you realize that peace has always been here within you, just waiting for you to recognize it. You sit with that understanding, letting it settle into your bones. It is a simple truth, yet one that has been hidden beneath layers of seeking and striving. There is no need to chase what is already here. The peace, the stillness, the presence, it is all around you and within you, like a river flowing through your heart. The monk's breath rises and falls steady and calm in perfect harmony with the rhythm of the world. You follow his breath, matching its pace, feeling the rise and fall of your own chest. With each breath, the mind quiets a little more, and the body releases a little more tension. The world outside becomes more distant, less important. There is only this breath, this moment, this peace. As you settle deeper into the stillness, you find that your thoughts become like distant clouds, drifting by, never lingering. They come and go, but you are no longer caught in their flow. You watch them pass with gentle curiosity, without judgment, without attachment. Just as the river carries the leaves, so too do your thoughts drift on effortlessly. And as you sit, the teaching of the moment begins to take root in you. You begin to understand that true peace comes not from the world around you, but from your own willingness to let go, to surrender the need to control, to seek to grasp. True peace is found in the release, in the letting go. It is found in the quiet surrender of the self. You inhale, and with the breath you feel the weight of your body lighten. The tension that once held you in place begins to dissolve like mist in the early morning sun. Your mind, too, becomes lighter, quieter. There is no need to force it into stillness. It simply settles naturally as the ripples on the water smooth out when the wind dies down. In this moment, you realize that nothing is needed. No goals, no expectations. There is nothing to accomplish, nowhere to go. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and all is well. The monk's presence is not a reminder of something outside of you, but a reflection of what already exists within. The silence deepens. It is not an empty silence, but a full one, a silence that carries the weight of everything that is and ever was. In this silence, you feel connected to everything, to every being, to the entire universe. There is no separation, no division. You are simply part of the whole, and the whole is part of you. And so you remain sitting in the stillness, in the peace, in the infinite present moment. No thoughts, no distractions, just the simple, profound truth of being. You are here, and that is enough. The temple around you grows even quieter, if such a thing is possible. The very air seems to still as if it too is settling into the rhythm of the moment. There is no longer any sense of time, no awareness of where the past ends and the present begins. It is simply now unfolding, expanding, breathing gently in the space around you. You shift slightly, your body adjusting, but it's as if the ground beneath you has become part of you, solid yet yielding. The walls of the temple, the flicker of candlelight, the distant hum of the world, none of it disturbs the deep peace within. It's as though you've stepped out of the flow of time and into a place where nothing needs to change, where everything is perfectly as it is. The monk's presence continues to be a quiet anchor, but it is no longer something you need to hold on to. You are the anchor now. You are the stillness. There is no divide between the space around you and the space within. You are no longer separate from this moment. You are part of it, and it is part of you. A soft breeze stirs through the open windows of the temple, bringing with it the scent of earth, of trees, of nature, untouched by human hands. You breathe in, and with each inhale, you feel more grounded, more connected to the earth beneath you. The air fills you, expanding your chest, calming your mind, as though it carries the essence of the universe itself. A gentle question arises like a leaf floating down a stream. What would happen if you stopped trying to change anything? The question is simple, yet it holds a deep power. What would happen if you simply allowed things to be exactly as they are without the need to fix, to improve, or to strive for something different? In that space of surrender, what might you discover about yourself, about the world? You sit with the question, letting it settle like dust on still water. It is not a question to answer with words or thoughts, but with presence. It is an invitation to simply be, to stop running, to stop seeking, to stop striving. There is nothing to chase. There is only this moment unfolding, expanding, breathing gently. And you are part of it just as you are. There is no need to change anything, to be anything other than what you are right now. As you breathe in, the peace deepens. There is no striving, no effort. It is as though you are being held by the universe itself, cradled in the soft, infinite arms of time. There is nothing to do, nothing to achieve, and in that realization, there is a profound relief. You are free, and yet, as you sit in this peace, you feel something else begin to stir, a quiet knowing, a subtle shift. It's not a thought, not a feeling, but a gentle understanding. When you let go of the need to control, the need to seek what is left, the question drifts through your mind like a breeze, and you feel it deep within you. It's not something to be figured out or solved. It is simply the nature of life, of being. The moment you stop trying to hold on to something, You realize that you are already whole. There is nothing missing. There never has been. You sit simply being. You breathe simply breathing. And in that simplicity, everything becomes clear. You are not searching for anything because there is nothing you need to find. You are already here. You have always been here. And as you sit in the silence, in the peace, you feel a deep, quiet joy begin to stir. It is not a loud, jubilant joy, but a quiet contentment, a knowing that all is well, that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and in that realization, you can rest. The breath moves through you, steady and calm. The peace deepens. And in this moment, there is only the simple truth of being unfolding like a lotus in the dark. The room around you remains quiet, the flickering candlelight casting soft shadows across the stone walls. In this space, time itself seems to stretch its boundaries, dissolving. You are no longer aware of the passing of moments. There is only the now expanding endlessly, like the gentle unfolding of a flower, one petal at a time. The stillness that surrounds you is not an absence, but a presence, a vast open space that holds everything within it. It is the space between the breath, the stillness between thoughts, the quiet between moments. You are learning to rest in this space, to let go of the need, to fill it, to constantly seek or do. There is nothing to fix, nothing to change. You inhale deeply, and with each breath, you feel yourself becoming more attuned to the peace within. The tension in your body, the thoughts in your mind, the pull of the outside world, all of these fade further into the background. They are there, yes, but they no longer hold your attention. You do not need to chase them. You do not need to hold on to them. They come and go like clouds in the sky, moving on their own without your effort, and so you allow them to pass. With each breath, you let them drift further away, out of reach, out of your grasp. You sit rooted in the present moment where nothing is missing. You are not incomplete. You are not in need of anything. There is only the simple, quiet truth of your own being unfolding in the silence. A thought surfaces, a gentle reminder. What would happen if you stopped trying to understand it all? This question, too, drifts by like a soft breeze, and for a moment you wonder, what if you simply allowed things to be without trying to make sense of them? What if you released the need to figure it all out? In that surrender, what might you find? The question lingers, but it doesn't demand an answer. It simply invites you to rest, to allow things to unfold naturally, to trust that the answers will come when they are needed, but not before. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to control anything. Everything is as it should be. In this space, you begin to feel something else stir within you, a soft, quiet peace. It is not something you have to seek. It is already here within you. It is the peace of knowing that you are enough just as you are. That there is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to change. You are simply being, and that is enough. You feel the weight of the world lift just a little. Not in the sense of escaping it, but in the sense of finding freedom within it. You are not bound by the expectations of others, nor by your own self-imposed burdens. You are free to be exactly as you are, and in that freedom there is peace. You sit, you breathe, and you rest in this peace. There is no rush, no urgency. The world outside may continue its course, but here in this moment, there is only stillness. Only the simple, profound truth of being. And in this peace, you find a quiet joy, the joy of being fully present, of simply existing without the need to strive. The joy of knowing that everything you need is already here, that you are already whole. As you sit, you realize that this is all there is. This is all you need. To be here now, to rest in this peace in this moment. You are not waiting for anything. You are not hoping for anything. You are simply living, simply breathing, simply being. And in this moment, you feel the deep peace settle into your heart. It is a peace that has always been here, waiting for you to notice it. A peace that is not dependent on anything outside of you, but is born from the stillness within. You are enough, just as you are. You breathe deeply, and with each exhale, you release any lingering tension, any final remnants of seeking. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to find. There is only this moment unfolding in its quiet, endless beauty. The stillness around you continues to deepen, yet it is not a silence that feels empty. It is a fullness, a vastness that fills every corner of your being, as though the entire universe is gently pressing in around you. And yet in this fullness, there is no pressure, no burden, only peace. You feel as though you have been cradled by time itself, held in a moment that stretches far beyond the limits of your own awareness. With each breath, you sink further into this space, deeper into the present moment. The world outside may continue, but here within this quiet sanctuary, there is only the breath, the simple rise and fall of air through your body, steady and calm. You feel it moving in you, through you, like the ebb and flow of the ocean, always there, constant, never asking anything of you, simply being. The monk's presence remains a quiet beacon in the stillness. He does not speak, yet his energy is palpable, like a gentle current flowing through the room, inviting you to rest deeper, to let go even more. His stillness is not a void, but a source of strength, a reminder that peace does not need to be sought, only allowed to unfold naturally, effortlessly. And as you sit, you notice a subtle shift within. It is not a sudden change, but a gradual unfolding, a gentle recognition that you are not separate from the peace around you. It is not something you can chase or find. It is already within you, already part of you. You have always been whole. You have always been connected to the stillness, to the peace, to the infinite moment that stretches beyond time. There is a gentle invitation in this realization. What happens when you stop seeking and simply allow yourself to be? It is a question without an answer, because the answer is already here. It is in the stillness. It is in the space between your thoughts and the quiet between your breaths. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go. You are already here exactly as you are meant to be. With this understanding, you feel your body soften. The tension you once held in your muscles, the tightness in your chest, begins to dissolve. There is no effort, no need to force anything. It is as though you are melting into the space around you, becoming one with it, one with the moment. Your body, your breath, your thoughts, they all become part of the same flow, moving in harmony with no need for control, no need for change. And in this deep peace, you begin to feel something else, something subtle yet profound. It is the sense of being fully alive, fully present without any attachment to the past or future. There is no longing, no striving, no desire to be anywhere else, to be anyone else. You are simply here exactly as you are. And that is enough. The outside world continues its rhythm, but it feels distant, far away. The temple, the monk, the path you walked to arrive here. These are not things you need to hold on to. They are simply part of the journey, part of the unfolding of the moment. You do not need to chase after them. You do not need to make them last. They will come and go as all things do, but the peace you feel now is yours. It is always here, always waiting, always present. You breathe in slowly, deeply, and as you exhale, you feel the world around you soften just a little more. There is nothing to fight, nothing to resist. There is only the breath, the stillness, and the peace that resides deep within you. And in this peace, you feel a quiet joy, a contentment that comes not from anything you can grasp or hold, but simply from being. This moment is enough. It is all that you need. You are enough. And in this realization, you can rest fully and completely, knowing that there is nothing else to seek, nothing else to do. You are home. The silence continues to wrap around you, soft and expansive, as if the very air is holding you in a gentle embrace. You are no longer separate from it. You are part of it, woven into the fabric of this timeless moment. The breath moves through you effortlessly, as natural as the flow of the river. And with each inhalation, you sink deeper into this profound peace. There is nothing to do, nothing to understand, nothing to chase. There is only the simple, quiet truth of being. You feel the weight of the world, its worries, its expectations, its demands fall away like leaves drifting on a breeze. They are no longer yours to carry. In this moment, you are free. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to seek anything. The peace you feel is not something to be attained. It is not something outside of you. It has always been here, waiting for you to notice, waiting for you to let go. The room is still, and yet in this stillness, there is a vastness that seems to stretch beyond the walls of the temple, beyond the boundaries of your mind. The universe itself seems to breathe in rhythm with you, as if you and the world are moving together, each breath a shared heartbeat. You are not alone in this moment. You are part of everything, part of the air, part of the earth, part of the stars that shine above. A quiet thought arises. What is left when you stop searching for more? It is a simple question, yet it holds a depth that cannot be fully understood. The answer is not found in words or concepts. It is found in the silence, in the peace that settles deep within you when you release the need to grasp, to chase, to strive. You already have everything you need. You are already complete. You sit breathing in, the calm, breathing in the peace, and you realize that this is enough. There is no need for more, no need for understanding. No need for anything outside of this moment. You are simply here, simply present, and in that presence you are whole. The monk's presence is still with you, but you no longer need to look to him for guidance. You realize that his stillness, his peace, is not separate from yours. It is a reflection of the stillness within you. The path he walks, the wisdom he carries, is not something you need to find. It is already within you, already part of your being. You have always been walking this path, even when you didn't realize it. The peace you feel is not the absence of something, but the presence of everything. It is the peace of being fully in this moment, of allowing everything to unfold naturally, without the need to control, to judge, or to seek. It is the peace of simply breathing, simply being. And as you sit, you feel a deep sense of gratitude for this moment, for this breath, for the quiet that surrounds you. It is a gratitude that does not seek anything in return. It is simply the joy of being alive, of being here, of being enough. The temple remains quiet, its walls holding the weight of centuries, yet there is no heaviness here. There is only the lightness of being, the soft rhythm of your breath, the peace of simply existing. And in that peace you feel a gentle smile rise within you, not of the mouth, but of the heart. A smile of recognition, of knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. In this moment, you are not searching for anything. You are not waiting for anything. You are simply here, fully present, fully alive, and that in itself is enough. The air in the temple grows even more serene, as though the world outside has faded entirely from existence. The stillness within you deepens like a river flowing into an infinite ocean. There is no need for any thoughts to surface, no desire to seek or understand. You simply exist, and that existence in its purest form is enough. As you sit, the weight of the world lifts more and more. It is not that you are escaping it, but that it no longer has any power over you. The burdens you once carried, the struggles you once fought, all seem so distant now, like a dream fading as you wake. You are not defined by what you have been through, by what you have experienced. You are simply here in this moment, and that is where your power lies. You feel the stillness in your body, the quiet stretching through your muscles, releasing the last remnants of tension. Your breath comes easily, effortlessly, like the ebb and flow of the tide. There is no rush, no hurry. You are exactly where you need to be in this perfect moment of peace. A quiet realization washes over you. There is nothing you need to do to be at peace. It is not something that must be earned or sought after. Peace is not a destination or a goal. It is a state of being that arises naturally when you stop struggling, when you simply allow yourself to be. It is already within you, always has been, always will be. All you need to do is rest in it. The monk, still and serene, seems to be a living embodiment of this truth. His presence is a reminder that true peace comes not from the world outside, but from within. There is no need to look for it anywhere else. It is already here, just waiting for you to recognize it. And now, in this moment, you do. Your mind quiets further, the space between thoughts growing longer, more spacious. You are no longer a prisoner of your thoughts, no longer at the mercy of your desires and fears. They arise and pass, but they no longer hold your attention. You are simply here breathing, being resting in the peace that has always been yours. And with this quiet, you feel something shift within a deep sense of calm, a peaceful certainty that everything is exactly as it should be. There is no need to fix anything, to change anything. Everything is unfolding perfectly in its own time. You are not behind, not lost, not missing anything. You are exactly where you are meant to be. And that is enough. A thought surfaces gently. What remains when all of your striving falls away? It is a simple question, but it holds great depth. What remains when you stop trying to change anything? What remains when you stop running from the present moment and simply allow it to be? What remains when you let go of the need for control, for answers, for outcomes? In that quiet space, you realize that what remains is the essence of who you are. Peace, stillness, love. You are not your thoughts, not your desires, not your past or future. You are simply the awareness that observes the stillness that holds it all. And in that realization, you feel a deep, quiet joy. Not a loud, exuberant joy, but a soft, steady joy that arises from the knowledge that all is well, that you are enough. The monk's presence fades not because he is gone, but because you no longer need him. You are no longer separate from his peace. You are his peace. You are the stillness, the breath, the quiet of the temple. You are the moment unfolding in all its beauty and simplicity. And so you sit, breathing, being. You are exactly where you need to be. There is nothing else to seek, nothing else to do. You are whole, complete, and at peace. As you sit in the stillness, the space around you feels as though it is expanding, stretching outward into infinity. There is no boundary, no edge. It is as though the walls of the temple, the earth beneath you, the very air around you have all dissolved into the vastness of the moment. You are not confined by anything, not by space, not by time. There is simply the present moment unfolding with perfect clarity, and you are a part of it. The flicker of the candlelight on the far wall casts shadows that seem to dance gently, as if in rhythm with your breath. With each inhalation, the world around you softens further. With each exhale, the tension in your body releases, melting into the floor beneath you. There is no resistance, no struggle, only a natural flow, like a river moving effortlessly toward the sea. In this peaceful state, you begin to sense something subtle, yet profound. It is the awareness of the world as it is alive, vibrant, breathing. You realize that the temple, the trees outside the sky above all of it, is part of you just as you are part of it. There is no separation. The idea of you and the world dissolves. There is only this vast, interconnected web of existence, and you are a thread in it woven seamlessly into the whole. A gentle thought arises like a soft ripple in the still water of your mind. What if everything that is simply as it should be? It is a thought that asks you to release your judgments, your expectations, to stop resisting what is. In that simple surrender, you come to realize that everything you have experienced, everything you have gone through has led you to this moment. Every joy, every sorrow, every challenge, and every triumph, they have all brought you here to this deep, still place within yourself. You no longer need to make sense of everything. You no longer need to change the course of things. You can simply be here accepting the flow of life as it comes, knowing that everything is unfolding just as it should. This moment right now is the perfect place to be. With each breath, you feel more at ease, more settled. The space around you seems to soften even more, as if the universe itself is wrapping you in a blanket of light and peace. There is no sense of striving. There is only being. Being in this moment fully and completely. It is enough. The monk's presence is no longer something you need to feel. You realize that the peace you sought in him was always within you. His stillness is not something to be found outside, but something to be recognized within. You too are this stillness. You too are this peace. It has always been there, quietly waiting for you to notice. And in this realization, you find that your mind grows quieter still, the thoughts dissipating like mist in the morning sun. You are no longer concerned with what has passed or what might come. You are here, right now. And in this moment, you feel a deep, profound gratitude for the simplicity of just being. The temple is still. The world is still. And you are still resting in the quiet peace that is all around you, all within you. There is nothing else you need. There is nothing else to do. You are already home. The peace around you grows even deeper, as if the entire world has slowed to match the steady rhythm of your breath. Each inhale fills you with the calm of the present moment, and each exhale releases the last remnants of worry or concern. There is no rush, no hurry, just the quiet unfolding of life as it is right here, right now. You begin to notice how effortlessly the body moves with the rhythm of the breath. There is no tension, no effort. Every movement, even the smallest, is part of the natural flow of existence, as seamless as the wind moving through the trees. And in this movement, you realize that there is no division between you and the world. You are not separate from the air you breathe, the floor you sit upon, or the light that filters through the temple windows. You are one with it all. The lines between you and everything else blur, and in that softness there is a deep and unshakable peace. A thought passes through your mind, soft and gentle. What would happen if you let go of the need to control? It is a thought that asks you to release the grip on your life, to surrender the need to force outcomes to make things happen. What would happen if you simply allowed life to unfold, trusting that everything you need is already here, waiting for you to notice? This question is not one you need to answer with words, but with presence. The answer comes in the deepening of your breath, in the softening of your heart. It comes in the quiet release of control, in the willingness to simply be. As you sit in the stillness, you feel the truth of this question sink in like a stone dropped gently into a pond. And in the ripples, you find the answer. When you let go, you find peace. When you release the need to control, you are free to simply exist, to simply be. The world outside may still be in motion, but inside you, there is only stillness. The monk's presence, though silent, fills the space with an energy that invites you deeper into this truth. His stillness is a reflection of your own. You do not need to seek peace. It is already here. It is not somewhere out there. It is within you, waiting for you to stop, to listen, to breathe. As you breathe, you feel the weight of the world, the worries and the struggles lift further. You are not running away from them. You are simply letting them be. They are not yours to carry, not yours to solve. They will come and go like clouds passing across the sky, but you remain the sky itself. You are not moved by them, not shaken. You are simply here, rooted in the present moment, and that is enough. In the stillness, you begin to feel the joy of simply being. It is not a loud, exuberant joy, but a quiet contentment, a joy that arises from knowing that you are enough just as you are. There is nothing to prove, nowhere to go, nothing to change. You are already whole, already complete. And in that realization, there is peace. A deep, gentle peace that comes from within, flowing outward to fill every corner of your being. The candlelight flickers, the shadows stretch, and the stillness continues, ever deepening. You are not waiting for anything. You are simply being. And in that being there is everything you need. You are home. You are at peace. In this moment, you feel yourself surrender completely to the present, to the peace, to the quiet unfolding of the world around you. There is no separation. There is only the breath, the stillness, and the deep knowing that this moment is enough. You are enough. You always have been. And in this peace you rest. The quiet grows deeper, wrapping you like a soft, gentle blanket. You are no longer separate from the stillness it has become you. Each breath you take feels like the natural rhythm of the world itself, unhurried, effortless, just as it should be. There is nothing to change, nothing to fix. Everything is unfolding in perfect harmony, and you are a part of it, as much a part of the moment as the air that fills your lungs, as the earth beneath you that holds you so gently. As you breathe, you notice the way the world around you shifts and softens. The temple, the monk, the very space you occupy, they all seem to blur and blend into one continuous flow. There is no separation between you and the world. You are not an observer of life. You are life itself, flowing in rhythm with the universe. There is nothing outside of you, nothing to seek, nothing to grasp. A thought arises soft as a whisper. What happens when you stop holding on to everything? It is not a question that demands an answer, but a simple invitation. What would it be like to let go of all the things you think you need, all the desires that pull at you, all the expectations that bind you? In that letting go, there is freedom. There is peace. There is only this moment unfolding as it will. The thought lingers, but it does not need to be answered. It simply drifts by like a leaf on a quiet stream. The peace that fills you deepens with each passing moment, and you feel as though you are sinking further into it. It is not a peace that is earned or achieved. It is a peace that is simply allowed to be like the sky above you, like the earth beneath you, ever present, ever constant, and always within reach. You begin to realize that the world does not need to be fixed. It does not need to be changed. It simply is. And in its being, there is perfection. The leaves will fall when they are ready, the flowers will bloom in their own time, and you too will unfold at the pace that is right for you. There is no rush, No need to push. No need to hurry. You are exactly where you need to be. A gentle understanding washes over you. Everything you are seeking is already here. The peace, the stillness, the joy, you do not need to go anywhere to find them. They are already within you, already part of you. They have always been here waiting for you to stop, to breathe, to simply be. And in that recognition, you feel a deep, quiet sense of gratitude. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for this peace. Gratitude for simply being alive here now. The temple around you remains still. The candles flicker softly in the gentle breeze, casting their warm light on the stone walls. The silence is not empty. It is full rich with the presence of all things. It is a silence that carries everything, every thought, every feeling, every experience, without needing to hold on to anything. It simply is. In this moment, you realize that you are enough. There is nothing more you need to be, nothing more you need to do. You are already whole, already complete. You are part of the unfolding of the universe, part of the great quiet rhythm of existence. And in that knowing, you rest even deeper. Your breath continues soft and steady, a gentle reminder that all is well. There is nothing else you need to search for, nothing more you need to seek. You are here now, and that is enough. In the stillness, in the peace, you feel the quiet joy of being exactly who you are. You are enough. You always have been. And in this moment, you can simply be knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly, just as it should. The silence grows even more profound, wrapping around you, like the embrace of the earth itself. It is a silence that is full, not empty. It carries the weight of all things, and yet it is light, gentle, free of burden. As you sit in this deep, still space, you begin to feel the timelessness of the moment. Time no longer holds sway over you. There is no past, no future, only the present, the ever-unfolding now. The peace within you deepens not as something new, but as something that has always been there, waiting for you to notice it. You realize that this peace is not something you must search for, not something you must earn or strive toward. It is simply the natural state of being when you allow everything to fall away, when you release the need to control, to grasp, to seek. It has always been here within you, always available. As you breathe, you begin to notice the subtle beauty of the world around you, the soft glow of candlelight, the faint scent of incense, the cool stone beneath you. These small things, once so easily overlooked, now seem to hold the essence of the universe within them. You feel their presence as part of you, and you are part of them. The boundaries between you and the world continue to dissolve, leaving only the quiet, expansive reality of being. A thought arises. What would it be like if you no longer had to do anything at all? The question drifts softly through your mind, and you realize that there is nothing left to do, nothing to prove. In this moment, you are enough. You do not need to strive to accomplish, to seek validation. You are already complete just as you are. The peace you feel is not something that comes and goes. It is not a fleeting emotion or a temporary state. It is a constant, steady presence, that you can rely on, as steady as your breath, as constant as the earth beneath you. The more you sit with it, the more you realize that it is not separate from you. It is you. You are this peace, this stillness, this quiet joy that fills every corner of your being. The world outside may continue its rhythm, but it no longer matters to you. You are here in this moment, in this stillness, and that is enough. The need to chase after something, to grasp for the future, to regret the past, it all falls away, leaving only this pure, unshakable peace. And in this peace, there is a quiet joy. Not a loud joy, but a gentle one. A joy that comes from simply being, from simply existing in the present moment. You do not need anything more. You are already everything you need to be. And in that realization, you feel yourself soften even more like a flower opening in the light of the morning sun. There is nothing to search for. There is nothing to change. Everything is already unfolding in its perfect way. The path you are walking is already the right one, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. There is no need to rush or to hurry. You are already home, already at peace. And so you sit, you breathe. You are here, and that is enough. The stillness around you deepens, and in that deepening you begin to feel a subtle shift, a soft flowing energy that moves through your body like the gentle current of a river. There's no force, no effort. It is simply the flow of life, the flow of breath, the flow of being. You are part of it, and it is part of you. There is no separation between the two. With each breath, you feel yourself sink deeper into this current. It is a current of peace, of presence, of quiet joy. It does not demand anything from you, does not ask you to do anything. It simply is, and in that being, you find everything you need. You are not missing anything. You are whole exactly as you are. A gentle question arises in your mind. What would it feel like if you were no longer afraid of being still? The question is simple, yet it carries deep resonance. What would it be like if you allowed yourself to rest in this peace without fear, without hesitation? What would it feel like to simply be, to allow yourself to surrender fully to this moment, without the need to change anything, to fix anything, or to reach for something more? In the stillness, you realize that the answer is already here. It feels like freedom. It feels like release. It feels like the deep peace you've been searching for always, but never fully able to grasp. But now in this moment, you realize that there is nothing to grasp. There is only the present unfolding gently like a flower in the early morning light. You are already free. The quiet continues to wrap around you. And in that quiet, you feel a sense of belonging, not just to the temple, not just to the space you occupy, but to the entire universe. You are not separate from anything. You are part of the rhythm of life, part of the unfolding of time. The air you breathe, the ground beneath you, the light that dances on the walls, they are all part of you, just as you are part of them. A soft, quiet joy rises within you, not from anything outside of you, but from the deep recognition that you are exactly where you need to be. There is nothing missing. You are not incomplete. You do not need to become anything more. You are already whole, already perfect in your being. And in that recognition, You feel your heart soften, your body relax even further. With each breath, you sink deeper into the knowing that you are enough. There is nothing more to seek, nothing more to find. Everything you have been searching for has always been here inside you. It has been here all along, waiting for you to stop and listen, to breathe and be. And now in this moment, you allow yourself to rest in that knowing. The stillness becomes more profound, and in it there is a quiet contentment. A contentment that arises not from achieving or acquiring, but from simply being. You are alive. You are here. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. In this simple truth, there is peace. And so you continue to sit, to breathe, to simply be. There is no rush. There is no need to move, to change, to seek. You are already home. You are already whole. And in this peace, you can rest. You can simply rest. The space around you deepens further into stillness, like the quiet after a storm when the world settles and breathes again. The peace here is unhurried, timeless like a slow current that moves without effort, without purpose, simply flowing because that is its nature. You are not separate from it. You are part of it. You have always been part of it. As you sit, you feel your body release any remaining tension, your muscles softening, your heart at ease. The weight of the world, which once seemed so heavy, now feels distant, unimportant. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to become. You are already whole, already complete. Everything you have ever needed has been within you all along. And now in this quiet, you simply allow yourself to be. Each breath that moves through you feels like a soft wave, gently pushing you further into the calm that exists within. You breathe, and with each inhale, you feel yourself drawn more deeply into this moment. You breathe, and with each exhale, you release all thoughts, all concerns, all effort. There is nothing to chase, nothing to fix. You are simply here in this moment as you are. A thought arises, soft and fleeting. What if you stopped searching for peace and simply allowed it to unfold within you? The question drifts by, and you realize it doesn't need an answer. It is not a call for action, but an invitation to simply rest. There is nothing to force. Peace is not something that is earned or attained. It is something that is allowed, something that is already present, waiting for you to surrender to it. And in that surrender, peace arrives. The candlelight flickers softly in the corner of the room, casting shadows that dance across the stone walls. The air is cool and still, carrying with it the scent of incense, of earth, of life that has been here for centuries, flowing in and out with the rhythms of the world. And you too are a part of it. You are woven into the fabric of existence like a thread in a great tapestry that stretches out beyond the horizon. You breathe deeply, slowly, feeling your body settle even further into the ground beneath you. You are not separate from the earth. You are not separate from the air. You are part of the same flow of life that has been here since time began. And in this knowing, there is no need for anything else. There is no need to search for anything more, because you are already complete, already at peace. You feel the quiet joy of simply being alive, the simple joy of breathing, of existing in this moment. You are here, you are now, and that is enough. The world will continue as it does, but here in this space there is only stillness, only peace. You're not bound by time. You are not bound by the past or future. You are only here, only now. And in that presence there is everything. As you sit, as you breathe, you realize that you are at home in the stillness. You are at home in this moment. There is nowhere else you need to be, no one else you need to be. You are already whole, already enough. And in that truth, there is peace. There is rest. There is love. The stillness stretches on limitless and peaceful. There is no separation between you and the quiet of the world around you. Everything, every thought, every breath, every gentle movement is part of the same continuous flow of life. You feel it now deeply, as if the fabric of time itself has softened, allowing you to rest within it without the pressure to rush or change. You breathe, and with each exhale, a little more of the world slips away, its noise, its distractions, its demands. What remains is simply this, the present moment unfolding full and complete. The air around you moves, but there is no hurry. The candles flicker in the gentle breeze, but their light holds no urgency. There is no striving here, only being. As you sit in this deep peace, you notice the subtle way your body softens into the earth, as if the ground beneath you is cradling you, holding you gently. Your body, once full of tension and need, now relaxes with each breath, each pause between your thoughts. You have nowhere to go, nothing to do. The world outside can continue its rhythm, but in this moment you are not bound by it. The monk, though silent, remains with you in the quiet, his presence still as steady and calm as the stillness you now embody. His silence is not an absence, but a presence that fills the space with warmth, with peace. You realize that this silence, this peace, is not separate from you. It is the same stillness you carry within. It is the same stillness that has always been there, waiting for you to notice. And as you sit fully present, the thought drifts through your mind like a leaf on the wind. What if the only thing you ever need to do is let go? It is a simple thought, yet it holds such depth. What if peace, happiness, contentment are not things you need to seek, but things you can allow to unfold naturally by simply letting go of your need to control? What if the act of letting go is the key to the peace you've been searching for? The thought passes like the gentle flow of water, and you realize that there is nothing more to find, nothing more to change. You are already here, already whole. The peace you feel is not fleeting. It is not something that comes and goes. It is a constant presence within you, always available, always waiting for you to notice. You sit with that knowing, letting it sink deeper into your heart. With each breath, it becomes clearer. You are not incomplete. You do not need to be fixed. You are enough just as you are. And in that simple truth, you feel a deep sense of peace, a peace that carries you further into the stillness. The world may continue to move outside the walls of the temple, but here in this space there is only you and the breath, the stillness, and the deep peace that arises when you simply allow yourself to be. You have no need for anything else. You are whole, you are enough, and that is enough. The stillness deepens as if the universe itself is exhaling, inviting you to rest even further into the quiet of this moment. Each breath becomes slower, more intentional, drawing you deeper into the peace that already exists within you. You are no longer trying to reach for anything, no longer seeking or striving. There is nothing outside of you that you need. You have found everything you have been looking for here inside the calm of your own being. With each gentle inhale, you feel the weight of the world lift just a little more, as though the tension you've carried in your body, your mind has slowly melted into the air. You are not burdened. You are not pressured. You are simply here, fully present in the simplicity of this moment. The quiet surrounds you, fills you, becomes you. And in this stillness, you are home. There are no distractions, no demands. The world may continue its rhythms uninterrupted, but here in the silence, you realize that you are no longer tethered to it. You are no longer bound by the expectations, the worries, or the noise. You are free, simply existing in the now, in the peace that has always been within you. As you sit here, you feel an invitation to rest even deeper into this understanding. It is as if the universe itself is calling you to surrender, to let go even further. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to hold on to thoughts, emotions, or the past. There is no need to grasp for the future. The moment you are in is enough. And in that surrender, you realize that the peace you seek is already here, waiting for you to stop, to listen, to breathe. The monk remains silent, but you no longer need his presence to remind you of the peace. You realize that his stillness is not separate from your own. You are both part of the same quiet flow of life. His presence, like your own, is a reflection of the timeless peace that exists within. There is nothing to find. There is nothing to prove. You are enough just as you are. A thought drifts softly by. What if this moment, this peace, is all there ever is? It is a thought that holds no urgency, no pressure to answer. It is simply a gentle invitation to rest in the truth of now, to rest in the knowledge that everything you need is already here within you. You have always been whole. You have always been complete. You sit in the quiet, in the calm, and you realize that there is nothing more you need to do. Nothing more to seek, nothing more to change. The universe is unfolding as it should, and you too are unfolding exactly as you are meant to. In this realization, you feel the gentle joy of being alive, the simple joy of existing in this moment. You are part of the infinite flow of life, and that is enough. The stillness continues to hold you, and you in turn hold it. You are one with this moment, one with the breath, one with the peace. There is nowhere else to be. You are already home. The peace around you becomes even more profound, like the deep silence of a forest at dawn, where every sound is a part of the stillness. There is nothing that disturbs this moment, nothing that asks for your attention or demands your focus. It is simply the unfolding of time, the rhythm of your breath, the gentle pulse of life moving through you and the world. You breathe slowly, deeply, and with each breath, you feel yourself sink even further into the quiet. It is a quiet that holds everything, every thought, every feeling, every memory, but it does not bind you to them. They come and go like clouds passing across the sky, but you remain anchored in the peace that is always present. You are not caught in the flow of thought. You are the observer of it, watching as each thought arises and falls away without attachment. A thought gentle as a breeze arises in your mind. What happens when you stop resisting the flow of life? It is a question that does not need an answer, but invites reflection. What would it be like if you allowed the world to move through you without the need to control or direct it? What if you could simply trust that life is unfolding as it should, that you are exactly where you are meant to be in that moment of surrender? What might you discover? The question drifts by like a leaf on a calm river, and you realize that the answer is already here. The answer is in the stillness. The answer is in the peace you feel right now in the deep, knowing that all is well exactly as it is. There is nothing you need to change, nothing you need to fix. You are already whole, already complete, already exactly where you need to be. And in that realization, the peace deepens even further. It is not something that you need to reach for, not something that will come later. It is already within you. It has always been there, waiting for you to let go, to release the need for control, and to simply be. You are not a thing to be fixed or changed. You are part of the vast, endless flow of life. And in that, you are perfect. You sit in this knowing, letting it settle into every fiber of your being. You are not separate from the universe. You are one with it. The breath you take is the same breath that moves through the trees, the same breath that stirs the wind, the same breath that carries the song of life through time. You are connected to everything, and in that connection, there is peace. The monk, still and present, embodies this peace as well. His stillness is not a silence to be filled, but a space that holds all things, like the silence between the notes of a song, the space between the stars in the night sky. He is the embodiment of the stillness, and you are beginning to understand. His presence is your presence. His peace is your peace. You are one. And so you sit, you breathe, you rest in this profound stillness. There's nothing to change, nothing to do. You are already home, already whole. And in that knowing, you find everything you need. The world continues to move, but here in this moment, there is only peace, only being. You are enough. And in that truth, you can rest. The stillness around you deepens, filling the space, like the quiet of an ancient forest, where every moment feels timeless. You are no longer aware of any separation between yourself and the world. The breath that moves through your body is the same as the wind that moves through the trees outside. The rhythm of your heart is the same as the pulse of the earth beneath you. You are part of this vast, interconnected web of life, and in this realization, there is no need for anything more. You simply are. Every thought, every feeling, every moment that arises is like a fleeting wave in the ocean, briefly breaking upon the surface, before dissolving again into the calm, vast sea of peace. There is no attachment, no need to hold on to anything. It all comes and goes, flowing in its own time. And you are content to watch it pass without interference, knowing that you do not need to control it, fix it, or make it last. You breathe deeply, and in this slow, intentional breath, you feel the world expanding, stretching out in all directions, and yet it is still contained within you. You are not outside of this world. You are the world, the trees, the sky, the ground, all of it moves through you as you move through it. The monk remains in his stillness, his presence no longer something you observe, but something you embody. His quiet is your quiet. His peace is your peace. There is no need for words, no need for actions. All that is required is your presence simply being here fully, without reservation, without expectation. A thought passes through your mind, simple and gentle. What would it be like to trust life completely just as it is? The question lingers, but it does not require an answer. It is not a question of understanding, but of surrender. What would it feel like to let go of the need to shape things, to control outcomes, to strive? What if you simply allowed life to unfold as it will, trusting that it will unfold perfectly, just as it is meant to? In the silence, you feel the answer without words. It is a feeling of release, of freedom, of deep trust. Life is unfolding perfectly in its own time, and you are not separate from that flow. You are part of it, always have been, always will be. There is nothing you need to force, nothing you need to grasp. You can rest in this truth, knowing that everything is as it should be, and always will be. And so you continue to breathe to be. The world around you fades into the background, and all that remains is the peace, the calm, the knowing that you are enough. There is no need for more. There is no need to search. You are already home. You are already whole. And in that knowing, you find everything you need. In this moment, there is nothing left to do but rest. To rest in the peace that is always present, always here. And as you rest, you are exactly where you are meant to be. All is well. The quiet around you is infinite, stretching out in all directions, boundless and serene. Every breath you take seems to expand this peaceful space, drawing you deeper into its embrace. You no longer feel the weight of time or the need to control the flow of the world. The world moves around you, but here in this moment you are at rest, and that is enough. With each breath, the soft rhythm of life becomes more apparent. The rise and fall of your chest, the gentle movement of air through your body are not separate from the rhythm of the trees swaying outside the distant hum of the earth's heartbeat. You are part of that rhythm, and that rhythm flows through you effortlessly. There is no need to change anything. Everything is as it should be. In the stillness, there is only now. There is no need for past or future. The moment you are in is perfect exactly as it is. There is no urgency, no sense of lacking. All that you need is already here within you, around you, and in every breath you take. It is a gentle reminder that you are part of the unfolding of life, part of the great unchanging peace that flows through everything. The monk, still and present, holds this space with you not as an external figure, but as a reflection of the stillness within you. He is a mirror showing you the depth of your own peace, the endless calm that has always been there, waiting to be recognized. There is nothing to seek. You are already here in this moment, exactly as you are meant to be. A thought rises subtle and soft. What if you didn't need to seek anything, but simply allowed yourself to be? It is a simple thought, but it holds great weight. What if in this moment you simply allowed everything to be as it is, without the need to change, to fix, or to achieve? What if you could simply rest in the truth of your own being, knowing that you are already whole, already enough? The question floats by, not needing an answer, but gently inviting you to rest deeper. And as you do, you feel the weight of the world soften even more. The outside world continues, yes, but it no longer has the power to disturb you. You are connected to something far deeper now, something unshakable and still. And in this deep peace, there is a quiet joy that rises within you. It is not a loud, exuberant joy, but a soft, steady joy, like the sun gently warming the earth after a long night. It is a joy that comes from simply being, from resting in the stillness, knowing that you are already home. With each breath, the joy deepens. There is no need for anything more. You are here in this moment, and that is enough. You have nothing to prove, nowhere to go, no one to become. You are simply you, exactly as you are. And in that you find everything you need. The world may continue, but here in the stillness, there is peace, there is rest, there is love. You are exactly where you need to be, and in that knowing you can rest deeply. You are home. The stillness around you continues to unfold, deep and expansive, as if the very space itself is gently holding you in a cradle of calm. There is no rush, no urgency, only the natural rhythm of your breath and the quiet hum of life that moves through everything. It is a rhythm that you are a part of, not something outside of you, but something that flows through your being. Every moment, every breath is a continuation of this peaceful flow, effortless and smooth. You feel the weight of your body soften even more, not in the sense of losing yourself, but in the sense of becoming one with the world around you. The ground beneath you, the air that fills your lungs, these are not separate from you. You are part of them, and they are part of you. There is no separation between you and the world. Everything is connected, interwoven in a web of life that moves at its own perfect pace. And here in this moment, you can rest in that truth. A soft, gentle thought arises. What if there is nothing more to seek, nothing more to achieve, except this moment? The thought drifts by as light as a cloud, and you realize that in this moment you are already complete. There is nothing more that you need to do. There is nothing more you need to become. You are exactly who you are meant to be, and you are enough. The peace you seek is already here, already within you. You do not need to look for it outside of yourself. You can simply rest in the knowing that you are whole. The world continues to move around you, but it feels distant now, like a song playing softly in the background. It does not intrude upon your peace. You are present with yourself, with the quiet rhythm of your breath, with the stillness that is your natural state. There is no need to rush, no need to change anything. You can simply be. With each breath, you feel the peace deepen, like sinking into a warm, soft bed after a long day. There is no pressure to be anything other than what you are. The world is not demanding anything from you. You are free to simply rest, to be at ease, to experience the profound peace that comes from being fully present in the moment. And in this deep peace, there is a quiet joy, a joy that does not come from anything external, but rises from within. It is the joy of simply being, of knowing that you are enough, of feeling connected to everything around you. It is a joy that carries no weight, no burden, only the lightness of being, the lightness of resting fully in this moment. The monk remains a quiet reminder of the stillness you have found within yourself. His presence is no longer something separate. It is simply the embodiment of the peace you are now experiencing, the peace that is always there, waiting to be recognized. You realize that the journey you have been on was never about finding something outside of yourself. It has always been about recognizing the peace within you, the stillness that has always been there, patiently waiting for you to let go and rest, and so you rest. There is no need to go anywhere, no need to seek anything more. You are here in this moment, and that is enough. You are whole. You are peace. And in that knowing, you find rest. The stillness continues to envelop you, a peaceful presence that surrounds and holds you in its embrace. The air is soft and cool, flowing around you, gently carrying with it the quiet hum of life. You feel the subtle movement of breath within your body, but there is no effort in it. It comes and goes naturally, like the tide moving in and out without need or haste. In this profound peace, you begin to sense the vastness of the moment. It stretches beyond the walls of the temple, beyond the boundaries of your body, beyond time itself. You are no longer bound by time. You are simply here in the eternal now, where everything is at rest, perfectly aligned. You breathe deeply, and with each breath, you feel your body settle even further, sinking into the earth beneath you. It is as if you are no longer separate from the ground, the air, the world. Everything is one. You are part of it all, and it is part of you. There is no boundary, no line between you and the universe. Everything simply is unfolding in its perfect, unhurried rhythm. The thought arises as gentle as a whisper. What if this moment is the only one that matters? It is a thought that does not demand an answer but invites reflection. What if there is nothing else to seek? What if everything you've been searching for has always been here in this moment, in this quiet peace? What if all the striving, all the reaching was unnecessary? Because you are already complete, already whole, exactly as you are. The question drifts away, leaving only the soft, soothing presence of the moment. There is nothing more to seek. There is nothing more to do. You are already enough. You are already at peace. There is no need to change anything, to look for anything, to become anything. You are simply here, fully present, fully alive. The world may continue its movement outside the temple, but here in this space, time is no longer relevant. The temple itself seems to fade into the background, becoming a mere extension of the peace that fills the air. It is no longer a place outside of you, but a reflection of what is already within you. The stillness, the calm, the peace, it has always been there, waiting for you to remember. You feel yourself surrendering completely to this moment, to the deep peace that flows through you and around you. There is no need to hold on to anything. There is no need to push or strive or reach for something beyond yourself. You are already part of everything. You are already whole. With each breath, you feel your body relax even further, letting go of any remnants of tension. You are sinking into the ground beneath you, into the quiet, into the peace that holds you gently. There is nothing to do. There is only to be, to rest, to be present with this moment, knowing that it is enough. And in this deep peace, you find a quiet joy. Not a joy that comes from something outside of you, but a joy that rises from within, a joy that simply is. It is the joy of being alive, of being present, of being exactly who you are, right here, right now. There is nothing more you need. You are enough. The silence continues as vast and endless as the sky above. And in that silence, you find the freedom to simply rest, to simply be. And in that rest, you find everything you've been seeking: peace, joy, home. You are already there. The peace deepens even further, as if the universe itself is holding its breath, waiting for you to settle completely into this moment. Every inch of your body feels as though it is melting into the earth beneath you, connected not just to the ground, but to the world itself. There is no separation anymore. The boundaries between you and the world have dissolved, leaving only the quiet, vast presence of being. Each breath you take is slower, gentler, more natural, as though the breath itself is part of the stillness. You no longer feel the need to control it. It simply moves through you effortlessly as you move through the world. There is no hurry, no rush. Everything happens in its own time, without forcing, without striving. You are not moving towards something, you are simply being. The thought comes gentle and soft. What if you simply allowed yourself to trust this moment, to trust life as it unfolds? The question is not a challenge, but an invitation to rest deeper, to trust that everything you need is already here within you, that the moment you are in right now is exactly what it is supposed to be. You do not need to chase after anything more. You are already whole, already perfect in this moment. The question passes, and with it, a deep sense of peace settles deeper within. You realize that you don't need to figure anything out, that there is no final destination you need to reach. All the searching, all the striving has led you to this moment, and it has always been enough. The simplicity of just being here now is all you need. The temple around you is so quiet, so still, that it feels as though it too is holding its breath, waiting for the moment to unfold. The air is cool and soothing, like a gentle embrace wrapping around you and filling you with calm. There is no tension, no hurry. There is only the slow, steady rhythm of your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, as natural as the ebb and flow of the ocean. You feel yourself sinking deeper into this moment, as though you are becoming part of the very ground beneath you. The earth, the air, the silence, they are not separate from you. They are you. You are part of this eternal, peaceful flow, and it is part of you. There is nothing to resist, nothing to hold on to, nothing to seek. Everything is simply unfolding exactly as it should. And in this unfolding, you feel a quiet joy, a deep, gentle joy that arises from simply being alive, from simply resting in the peace of this moment, knowing that you do not need anything else. The joy comes not from outside of you, but from within. It is the joy of knowing that you are whole, complete enough. You are not waiting for anything. You are already here, and that is enough. The world continues as it always does, but in this moment, you are beyond it. You are resting in the stillness, in the peace, in the joy of simply being. There is nothing more to do. You are already home. You are already complete. And in this deep knowing, you rest. You breathe. You simply are. The stillness around you deepens even further, becoming so gentle that it feels as though time itself has slowed to a peaceful rhythmic pulse. There is no urgency here, no need for anything to change. The moment you are in is complete, whole, and perfect. Every breath you take fills you with a quiet sense of belonging, as if you are one with the world, one with the earth beneath you, and one with the gentle rhythm of life that flows through everything. In this deep peace, you begin to feel your body soften even more. It is as if the tension that once lingered has completely dissolved, leaving only the quiet, flowing presence of your being. There is no weight to carry, no burdens to bear. You are simply here, resting in the vastness of now. The peace is not something you have to seek. It is simply a state of being that you are allowing to unfold naturally, without effort. The quiet hum of existence surrounds you, and as you breathe, you feel that hum become part of you. It is not a sound, but a feeling, a vibration that resonates through every part of your being. You are connected to it, and it to you. There is no separation. Everything is in its place, flowing exactly as it should. There is no need to understand, no need to figure it out. You are part of the great unfolding, and that is enough. A thought arises gently. What if this peace is all there is and all there ever needs to be? It is not a question to be answered, but a realization that deepens within you. What if in this moment you are already home? What if the peace you seek is not something to find, but something to allow to be? And in that realization, you feel your body relax even more, as though the very essence of your being is sinking deeper into the earth, becoming part of the peace that surrounds you. You are not waiting for anything. There is no rush, no need to do anything. You simply are. In that simple truth, there is a profound freedom. The world continues its flow, but here in this moment, there is only rest. The demands, the expectations, they have all faded into the background. You no longer need to be anything more than what you are right now. You are already complete. The monk, still and serene, is a reflection of your own stillness, a reminder that peace is always available within. You do not need to search for it outside of you. You do not need to chase after it. It is already here within you, just waiting for you to recognize it, and so you rest. There is nothing to hold on to, nothing to reach for. You simply sit in the stillness, in the peace, in the joy of being exactly as you are. The world is moving, but here in this moment, you are free from its pull. You are connected to something far greater than the world, something eternal, something peaceful, something you have always been a part of. And in that connection, you find everything you need: peace, joy, rest, home. The stillness deepens further, becoming almost tangible, as if it fills the entire space around you and within you. It is vast, infinite, and yet it is also perfectly contained in this very moment. Every breath you take, every quiet thought that arises feels as though it is part of the same rhythm, flowing effortlessly through time and space, like the gentle pulse of the earth itself. You are not separate from it. You are it as much as it is you. In this profound peace, the world outside feels distant, but not in a way that leaves you feeling detached. It's more as though the world has faded into the background, and all that remains is this soft, undisturbed silence. You are present with the breath, with the moment, with the peace that is constantly unfolding within you. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to chase anything. There is no destination, there is only now. With each breath, you feel yourself sinking deeper into the peace that surrounds you. It's as though the very air is filled with the warmth of a quiet, loving presence embracing you, holding you gently. You don't need to do anything to deserve this peace. It is simply here, part of the natural flow of life. The stillness, the calm are yours to rest in as you are, without expectation, without striving. A thought comes softly, like a gentle wave. What if this peace is not something you find, but something you already are? It's a thought that doesn't ask for an answer. It simply rests in the silence, lingering like a soft echo of truth. What if peace is not something you need to reach for? What if it is already within you, always has been, and you simply needed to let go of the search to feel it? In the quiet, the answer is already known, though it doesn't need to be spoken. You feel the answer in the way your body relaxes deeper, in the way your breath slows, in the way your heart beats steady and calm. There is nothing more to do. Everything you need is already here inside you. You are already whole. The world may continue its rhythm, its flow, but here in this moment, you are free from the need to chase, to change, to force. You are simply being. The breath, the stillness, the joy of simply existing. These are enough. You are enough. You sit fully present, fully alive, and in that presence there is peace. There is joy, quiet and gentle, like a river flowing through a wide open valley. It doesn't need to be anything more. It is perfect just as it is. And so are you. In this deep rest, you feel the truth of who you are. You are part of this great infinite peace that stretches out beyond the boundaries of time and space. You are not separate from it. You are it. And in that realization, you can rest deeply knowing that all is well exactly as it is. The peace around you deepens, expanding effortlessly, like the slow, gentle exhale of the earth itself. The world around you feels vast, yet there is no sense of distance, only the stillness that fills every corner of existence. It is as though time has slowed, and in this slowing, you can feel every small detail, every breath, every thought with gentle clarity. But none of it demands anything from you. You are simply here in the vastness, in the now, just being. Each breath that moves through you brings a deeper sense of connection to everything, the ground beneath you, the air that fills your lungs, the space that holds you. You realize that all of it is simply part of you, just as you are part of it. There is no division between you and the world. There is no separation. You are the stillness. You are the quiet rhythm of life that flows naturally, without force, without hurry. A gentle thought drifts by. What if the peace you are seeking is not found in reaching or striving, but in simply resting in what already is? It is not a question to be answered, but an invitation. What if peace is not something to attain, but something to allow, something that is already within you? The thought is soft and light, like a feather floating on the breeze. It does not need to be grasped. It simply invites you to rest, to let go of the need to chase, to understand, to change anything. And in the stillness, you feel the truth of it. The peace you seek has always been within you. It is not outside of you, not in the future, not in the past. It is here right now in this moment, as natural as the breath you take. All you need to do is allow it. Allow yourself to rest deeply into the knowing that you are already whole, already complete. There is nothing to fix, nothing to change. You are perfect as you are exactly in this moment. With every breath, you feel more at ease. The tension that once existed in your body and your mind dissolves like mist in the morning sun. There is no need to hold on to anything. You are simply being resting in the quiet, in the knowing that you are enough. There is no past to regret, no future to worry about. All that exists is this moment unfolding in its own quiet, perfect rhythm. And in that rhythm, you find peace. The monk's presence, though unspoken, continues to hold the space. It is not an external presence, but a reflection of your own stillness. His quiet is your quiet. His peace is your peace. The realization comes gently. You have always been part of this peace, part of the flow of life, and there is no need to look outside yourself for it. You are already connected to everything, and so you rest. You rest in the peace that flows within you. You rest in the present moment, knowing that it is enough. You do not need to do anything. You are already home. You are already at peace. And in that knowing, you can rest deeply. The stillness envelops you completely, as if the very air around you has become infused with calm, holding you gently, quietly. Time no longer matters. There is no rush, no hurry. The only thing that exists is the quiet, steady rhythm of your breath. With each inhale, you feel yourself sinking deeper into this peace. With each exhale, any remaining tension slips away dissolving into the vastness of the present moment. You are no longer separate from the world around you. You are not apart from the earth beneath you, the air that fills your lungs, or the silence that surrounds you. All of it moves through you, and you through it effortlessly. There is no longer a distinction between you and the world. You are simply a part of it, flowing in harmony with everything that exists. The thought arises again, soft and gentle. What if this moment is all you ever need? It is a question without an answer, a question that invites you to let go, to surrender to the present, to rest in the simplicity of being. What if there is no future you need to reach for? What if you are already exactly where you are meant to be? You don't need to search for answers. The truth is already here in the stillness, in the quiet rhythm of your breath, in the deep peace that flows through you. There is nothing more to do. You are already whole. You are already enough. Everything is as it should be exactly in this moment. As you breathe, the world outside seems to fade away, becoming distant like a dream fading at dawn. The temple around you, the sounds of life outside, even the pull of time, none of it disturbs you. You are here fully present, and that is enough. The peace that fills you now is all that you need. It is the peace of being fully alive, fully awake in this moment, and there is nothing more to seek. You realize in the softest of ways that this moment is perfect. You are perfect. Not because of anything you have done or will do, but simply because you are. You exist in this vast, infinite moment of now, and in that there is absolute peace. With each passing moment, you feel your body soften even more, sinking deeper into the earth, resting in the natural rhythm of life. You are not waiting for anything. There is no need to grasp for anything. You are not lost, not searching for any destination. You are exactly where you need to be. And in that knowing, you feel a quiet joy arise within you. It is the joy of simply being. The joy of knowing that everything you are, everything you need, is already within you. You are not alone. You are part of the great flow of life, and that is enough. In this moment, you feel the warmth of acceptance, of love, and of deep, abiding peace. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to prove. You are home. You are whole. You are enough. And in that truth, you can rest completely, knowing that all is well. The quiet deepens even further, as if the space around you is expanding, stretching out into an endless horizon of peace. There is no effort, no striving, no desire to change anything. It is as though time itself has slowed, allowing each moment to unfold slowly and effortlessly, like a flower blooming in the warmth of the sun. You are not waiting for anything. You are not searching for anything. You are simply here, fully alive and at peace with everything that is. Your breath continues slow and steady, rising and falling like the tide without interruption. With each inhale, you feel yourself being filled with calm. With each exhale, you release any lingering thoughts, any remaining tension, and you sink even deeper into the stillness. There is no rush. There is no need to move or act. There is only this moment unfolding in perfect harmony. You realize that there is nothing you need to seek. All that you have been looking for, all the answers, all the peace have always been here within you. You do not need to go anywhere to find them. You do not need to search for meaning or purpose outside of yourself. Everything you need is already here within the stillness within your own being. The world outside continues, but it feels distant now. You are no longer bound by the rhythm of time or the pull of external demands. You are part of a greater flow, a flow that moves through you and with you effortlessly without struggle. And in that flow, there is complete peace. You are not separate from the universe. You are one with it. You are one with everything. A thought arises simple and gentle. What if this peace is not something you need to hold on to, but something you can simply rest in? It is a question that doesn't require an answer, but an invitation to let go even further. To let go of the need to grasp, to hold on to anything, and instead rest in the knowing that peace is already within you, already part of you. The more you breathe, the more you feel yourself sinking into this knowing. There is nothing to do, nothing to fix. Everything is as it should be. And in that simplicity, there is a profound sense of freedom, as if you have been released from the need to chase, to strive, to become. You already are. You are already whole, already enough, already exactly where you need to be. The joy that arises within you is quiet, but steady. It is not the loud, exuberant joy of achievement or success. It is the quiet joy of simply being, of resting in the present, in the peace, in the simple truth of existence. You are here alive, connected to everything, and in that connection, there is everything you need, and so you rest. You rest in the peace that flows through you, in the joy that rises from within, in the stillness that surrounds you. You are not waiting for anything, for everything is already unfolding perfectly. You are already home. You are already enough. You are exactly where you are meant to be. And in that knowing, you can rest completely peacefully, knowing that all is well. The stillness continues to deepen, becoming almost timeless, as if each passing moment is eternal in its quiet perfection. There is no sense of pressure, no need to push forward. The world moves in its own rhythm, but here in this space you are not bound by it. You are part of something far greater, something vast and endless, where time no longer matters. With each breath, you feel yourself sink further into this quiet peace. Your body becomes lighter, more at ease, as if every part of you is dissolving into the space around you, becoming one with the stillness. You no longer feel separate from the air, from the ground beneath you, from the entire universe. Everything flows together effortlessly in perfect harmony. The monk's presence, though silent, is felt deeply within you. His stillness is not apart from yours. You realize that this silence, this peace, is not something to be found outside of yourself. It has always been within you, waiting for you to notice, waiting for you to surrender to it. The world outside may continue, but here in this moment, you are free from its demands. A quiet thought surfaces. What if all you ever need is to simply rest in this peace? It is a simple question, but in its simplicity, it carries the weight of truth. What if the answers you seek are not something you need to search for, but something you allow yourself to receive by resting deeply in the moment? What if the peace you feel right now is all there is, and that is enough? You don't need to answer. You feel the truth of it within you sinking in with each breath. The peace is already here. You are already here exactly where you need to be. There is nothing to change, nothing to do. You are whole, already complete. And in that knowing, you rest more deeply. The joy that rises from within you is quiet but steady. It is the joy of being, of existing in the present moment without the need to reach for anything. It is a joy that comes not from accomplishment or achievement, but from the simple act of being fully alive, fully here in this moment. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. And in this realization, there is deep peace. You no longer need to seek anything. Everything is unfolding perfectly just as it should. The world will continue, but here in this moment, there is only you, the breath, the stillness, and the knowing that you are enough. You are already home. You are already complete. And in that simple truth, you can rest knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. All is well. The stillness around you continues to grow, expanding softly, effortlessly. It fills every corner of your being, every space within and around you until you are fully immersed in it. Time seems to slip away as you sink deeper into the peaceful flow of this moment. There is no urgency, no expectation. Everything is unfolding as it should, at its own perfect pace. You need not rush. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The air around you feels even softer, as though it too is holding you gently, inviting you to rest completely into its embrace. You feel yourself melting into the space beneath you, connected not just to the ground, but to the very essence of the world around you. The rhythm of your breath becomes one with the pulse of life, steady and natural, like the beat of a heart that has always known how to be. There is no separation between you and the stillness. There is no separation between you and the world. You are part of the same infinite flow, and in that you find peace. The external world may continue, but here in this moment you are free from its pull. You are simply being, simply existing in this quiet space of peace. A thought arises gently like a soft breeze. What if you were to simply accept this moment as it is, with no desire to change it, to control it, or to make it different in any way? The question carries no urgency, no need for an answer. It is simply an invitation to rest deeper, to release the last threads of resistance. You realize that in accepting this moment, you are surrendering to the natural flow of life. You are letting go of the need to make things different, because everything right here and now is already perfect. And with that acceptance, you feel a deep sense of peace settle within you. It is not something new, but a recognition of what has always been there. The peace is within you, part of you, and always has been. You do not need to find it to seek it. You need only allow yourself to rest in it, to let go of everything that tries to push you away from the present moment. The monk's quiet presence remains, but now it feels as though it is no longer external. It is simply your own stillness, your own peace. There is nothing more to be done. You are already here. You are already home. With each breath, the peace deepens. It fills every part of you, moving into every corner of your heart, your mind, your body. There is no rush. There is no need to go anywhere. You are already exactly where you need to be. In this moment, there is nothing to prove. You are not defined by anything other than your own presence in this peaceful, quiet moment. You are whole. You are enough. You are already at peace, and so you rest. You rest in the knowing that there is nothing else to seek, nothing else to change. You are simply here, fully present, fully alive, and in that you are complete. You are home, and all is well. The peace around you continues to expand, soft and endless, as though the very essence of the universe is cradling you in its quiet embrace. Time fades further, until there is only the present moment, vast and infinite, unfolding without effort. The weight of the world no longer presses upon you. You are free from the rush, free from the need to do, to change, to seek. You are simply being. With each breath, the stillness deepens, and with it, a sense of lightness, like a feather floating on the breeze, fills your entire being. There is no tension, no holding on. The world, though it continues its motion, no longer has the power to disturb your peace. You are at rest completely. Your body is soft, relaxed, free from the weight of past, future, or expectation. A thought drifts by unhurried. What if the peace you've been seeking is simply the quiet of being, the absence of striving, the recognition that you are enough as you are right now? It's not a question that requires an answer, but a gentle reminder to settle even deeper into the truth that is already here. Everything you need, everything you've been searching for, is already within you. You are whole, complete, and at peace. You don't need to force anything. The peace, the stillness, are not things to attain. They are already present, simply waiting for you to release the grip of the mind, the need to control. And in releasing that, you begin to feel it fully, deeply. You are not separate from it. You are it. The monk's presence remains with you not as an external figure, but as a reflection of the quiet you now carry within. His stillness is your stillness, his peace your peace. There is nothing outside yourself that holds the answers. Everything you've been seeking resides within you, waiting for you to pause, to listen, to surrender to the peace that already is. And so you allow yourself to surrender. You let go of any last traces of striving. You are already here. You are already whole. There is nothing more to seek, nothing more to do. You breathe. You simply are. And in that being, you find everything. You are enough. You are home. The stillness continues to hold you. You rest fully, completely, knowing that this moment is perfect. You are perfect. And in that knowing, there is peace. There is rest. There is love. And that in its quiet simplicity is enough. The stillness around you continues to expand, as if it has no boundaries, no limits. It feels as though the very air has become a part of you, embracing you with gentle warmth. There is no need to search for anything. You are not lacking. You are already complete exactly as you are. Every breath, every moment reminds you of this simple truth: you are enough. And there is nothing more to do but rest. The world, though it continues to move, feels distant now, as though it is merely a soft murmur in the background. It is there, but it no longer demands your attention. You are no longer a part of its noise. Here in this moment, there is only peace. The kind of peace that exists when everything else falls away and you are left with the pure experience of being. The monk, his presence still radiating calm, no longer feels like someone outside of you. He is a reflection of your own inner stillness, a mirror that shows you the quiet, the peace, the gentle rhythm of life that flows through you. You realize now that the stillness you feel inside is not separate from the world. You are part of it, and it is part of you. There is no division, no separation. You and the stillness are one. A thought rises soft and light. What if all of life's answers are already within you, simply waiting to be recognized? It is not a question to be solved, but a gentle invitation to trust, to rest in the knowing that you are whole and complete. All you need to do is stop searching and allow yourself to be. With that, the peace settles even deeper, as if you are sinking into the very fabric of the present moment. There is no rush, no urgency. The gentle flow of time moves at its own pace, and you with it. The feeling of completeness fills every part of you, from your breath to your thoughts to your body. You no longer need to hold on to anything, no longer need to chase anything. You are here now, and that is enough. The joy you feel is not loud or external. It is subtle, quiet, and deeply rooted in the simplicity of being. It is a joy that rises from deep within, knowing that you are not separate from the peace you've always sought. It was always there, quietly waiting for you to acknowledge it. You rest in this peace, in this joy, fully, completely. The world continues, but here in this moment, you are free from its pull. You are enough. You are home. And in that quiet knowing, you find your rest, the kind of rest that comes from being fully alive, fully present, and exactly where you need to be. The peace continues to stretch outward, as if the stillness itself is an infinite embrace, wrapping you gently and completely. There is no need to fight, no need to strive. Everything simply is unfolding in its own time, at its own pace. The quiet around you is not empty, but full of life, full of presence, full of everything you have ever needed already within you. You no longer feel separate from it. You are a part of it. Your breath moves in and out with ease, a steady rhythm that mirrors the natural flow of the world. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to change anything. In this moment, everything is exactly as it should be. There is no need to rush or to worry about what comes next. All that matters is here in this moment of stillness, where peace flows through you with each breath. The world outside continues, but it feels like a distant echo fading gently into the background. It's not that the world doesn't matter, it does deeply. But here now you realize that the peace you seek has never been outside of you. It has always been within you, just waiting to be recognized, waiting for you to stop and rest in it. You are no longer caught in the rush, no longer burdened by the need to achieve, to go somewhere to become something. You are already here. You are already enough. And in this truth, you find the freedom to rest even deeper, to let go of everything, and simply be. There is no need to force anything, to push against anything. You can let everything go. You can rest fully in this moment. A thought rises softly, like a breeze. What if this peace, this stillness, is the essence of everything? It is a simple thought, but it carries a deep truth. What if everything you've been searching for, happiness, fulfillment, peace, has always been here in this moment of calm? What if you never needed to go anywhere, do anything, or change anything? What if peace is not something to find, but something to allow, something to recognize within yourself? You breathe deeply, and with each breath, you feel yourself sinking further into the truth of this moment. You are already whole. You are already at peace. There is nothing else to seek. The stillness you feel now is not fleeting. It is eternal. It is the quiet presence that underlies all things, the constant rhythm of life, of being. As you sit here, you realize that there is no destination to reach, no goal to achieve. There is only the beauty of this moment, the simplicity of just being here, just breathing, just existing. Everything you need is already within you, already present in this peaceful, expansive moment. You are exactly where you need to be. You are home. And in that knowing, you can rest completely, knowing that all is well. The stillness around you deepens, almost tangible now, as if the very air itself has slowed its every molecule, vibrating gently with peace. There is no longer any sense of needing to move, to act, or to change. You are simply here in this moment, perfectly in tune with the rhythm of your breath, the pulse of the universe. Every part of you is at ease, at rest, and in that deep rest, you find an indescribable peace. Your body, once tense or restless, now feels weightless, as if it is becoming one with the air around you. There is no sense of separateness, no boundary between you and the world. Everything blends together in this quiet flow, your breath, the sounds around you, the gentle pulse of life itself. It all exists in perfect harmony. You realize, without the need for words, that you are not trying to hold on to anything. You are not clinging to this moment or trying to make it last. It simply is. It is enough. You are enough. And in that realization, a deep joy stirs within you, a soft, quiet joy that comes from knowing that you are already home, already complete. You do not need to strive for peace to chase it down. You do not need to do anything to earn this moment. It is already here, always has been, and all you need to do is allow it to fill you. You are the peace. You are the stillness. There is no separation between you and the calm that exists within the world. A thought arises gently, not as a question, but as a reminder. What if the greatest freedom is found in letting go of the need to control? This thought is not heavy. It does not demand an answer. It is simply an invitation to rest even deeper into this moment, into the knowing that you are enough just as you are. You don't need to change anything. You don't need to chase anything. You can just be, and so you do. You rest in the knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, that you are exactly where you need to be. The peace you feel is not temporary. It is not fleeting. It is eternal. It is the essence of who you are. The monk's presence is no longer something separate from you. It is part of you, a reflection of your own stillness, your own peace. There is nothing to seek outside yourself. You are already whole, already at peace. You are not lacking, not incomplete. You are simply here, and that is more than enough. In this moment, there is nothing more to do. There is only to be. And in that being, you find everything: peace, joy, rest, home. All of it is already here inside you. And with that, you can rest deeply, knowing that all is well. The stillness continues to envelop you, as if the world itself has faded into the background, leaving only this quiet, expansive moment. Every breath, every thought, every pulse of your being moves in perfect harmony with the peaceful rhythm that fills the space. You feel the gentle pulse of life within you, but there is no need to act, no need to rush. The world outside may continue to turn, but here in this moment you are free from its pull. You are simply present, fully alive, fully here. The gentle rise and fall of your breath feels like the natural movement of the universe itself, and you sink deeper into this peace, knowing that there is nothing more to seek. You are already home. You are already at rest. In this moment, you are enough, and you have everything you need. As you breathe, you feel your body release even more. There is no tension, no weight, no burden to carry. Your body becomes lighter, more at ease, as though you are floating in a vast sea of tranquility. You are not separate from it. You are part of it, flowing effortlessly with the peaceful current of the moment. A soft, quiet thought drifts by like a leaf floating on the surface of still water. What if the only thing you ever needed was to simply accept everything as it is? This question lingers without expectation. It does not demand an answer, but rather invites you to rest deeper into the simplicity of being. To accept everything, yourself, your journey, the world, exactly as it is, without the need to change, to fix, or to strive. You realize in this gentle moment that the peace you seek has always been here. It is not something you need to reach for, not something outside of you. It is within you, waiting patiently to be acknowledged. And in that acknowledgement, you sink deeper into rest, deeper into the knowing that everything is already perfect, just as it is. The world may continue to move, but here in this stillness, there is only the simple joy of being. You do not need to do anything to earn this peace. You do not need to prove anything. You are already complete, already enough, and that truth brings with it a quiet, profound joy. It is not loud or overwhelming, but soft and steady like the gentle rise of the sun on a quiet morning. You rest in this joy and the quiet understanding that you are part of the great, peaceful rhythm of life. You are not alone in this. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. There is nothing more to seek, nothing more to do. You are already here, and that is enough. And so you rest. You rest in the knowing that this moment, this peace, is everything you need. You are whole. You are at peace. You are home. The quiet continues to expand, filling every corner of your being, as if the very essence of peace is spreading through you, settling deep into your bones. The world outside becomes even more distant, fading gently into the background, while the stillness here within you grows even more profound. There is no rushing, no striving, only the gentle unfolding of each breath, each moment, as it arrives naturally, perfectly. You feel the air around you as an extension of yourself, as if it flows through you without resistance. The tension in your body continues to dissolve like fog lifting in the morning light. Each part of you is soft, light, and at ease. You are not trying to hold on to anything, not trying to make the moment last. It is already lasting because it simply is. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should in perfect, unhurried rhythm. A quiet understanding washes over you. What if you did not need to change anything about yourself, but instead allowed yourself to rest in your own being? The question drifts through your mind like a gentle breeze. You feel it settle deep within you. It is not a question with an answer, but a gentle invitation to stop searching, to stop reaching for something more. The peace you seek is already within you, always has been, and all you need to do is let go and allow yourself to rest fully in it. There is nothing more to find, nothing more to do. You are already whole. You are already enough. And in that simple truth, there is a profound sense of freedom. You are free to simply be, to be exactly as you are, without the need to change to become something else. You are enough just as you are. And in that knowing, you rest deeper into the moment. The monk's presence, once something separate, now feels like part of your own stillness. His calm is your calm. His peace is your peace. You realize that you do not need to seek peace outside yourself. It is already here inside you and always has been. You are simply learning to rest in it, to trust it, to surrender to the gentle rhythm of life that moves through you and the world. As you continue to breathe, you feel even more grounded, like the earth itself is holding you, supporting you. There is no separation between you and the ground beneath you, the air around you, the world outside. You are all one, a part of the same peaceful flow. The world will continue to move, but here in this moment, there is no need to chase or grasp. You are simply here, fully present, and that is enough. And so you rest. You rest in the knowing that there is nothing more to do, nothing more to seek. You are already whole. You are already at peace. And in this peace, you find everything you need. The joy of being alive, the freedom of simply existing, the quiet comfort of knowing that all is well exactly as it is. You are home. The peace around you continues to deepen, as if each breath you take draws you further into a quiet embrace that holds you without effort. The world beyond this stillness fades even more, and you find yourself sinking into the calm like the gentle ebb of a tide that leaves nothing behind but serenity. The moment stretches, and in that stretching, you find everything you need. You don't need to chase after time or meaning. Everything you need is right here in this perfect moment. With each inhale, you feel more connected to the earth, to the air, to everything around you. And with each exhale, you release anything that isn't necessary, any worry, any fear, any doubt. They fade away, leaving only the stillness that resides within you. You are light like a leaf on the breeze, floating effortlessly with the flow of the universe. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. There is only this moment unfolding softly around you. The thought arises not as a demand, but as a soft invitation. What if you simply let go of the need to know, to understand, to figure things out? It is a thought without pressure, without expectation. You feel it settle into your heart, and with it a deep sense of release. There is no need to hold on to the weight of questions or concerns. They are not yours to solve. The answers you seek, if they are needed, will come naturally. For now, you can rest in the quiet, in the peace that already fills you. You realize that everything you have ever sought is already here inside you, waiting for you to stop searching for it outside. The peace you feel is not something that will fade or disappear. It is eternal part of the natural rhythm of life, always present, always available. You are simply learning to trust it, to rest in it. The world outside may move on, but here within this stillness, you feel no need to chase after it. You are already whole. You are already complete. There is no need for validation, for achievement, for anything more than what you already are. You are enough, and in that knowing, you feel the deep, quiet joy of simply being alive. You don't need anything else. The monk's presence remains, but now it feels like a reflection of your own inner stillness, a reminder that peace is always available within. You are not separate from it, nor from him. You are part of the same peaceful flow that moves through all things. There is nothing to grasp, nothing to search for, just the simple act of being, of resting in the truth that you are enough. You breathe, you rest, and in that rest you find everything. You are home. You are at peace, and all is well. The stillness continues to wrap around you, growing even more expansive, more peaceful. You feel as though you are floating in this moment, completely weightless, free from the demands of time and space. Every breath is a quiet rhythm that moves through you effortlessly, gently guiding you deeper into the present moment. There is no urgency, no rush. Everything is unfolding just as it should, and you are part of it. You are at peace. The thoughts that once might have carried you away, pulled you in different directions, now seem like distant echoes, barely audible in the background. They come, they go, but they no longer hold your attention. They are just passing clouds in the vast sky of your mind. And the sky, vast and clear, is free of judgment, free of expectation. It is simply there, watching over everything with quiet, unhurried patience. You realize, without need for words or explanation, that everything is already perfect. Every moment, every breath is exactly as it should be. You are exactly where you are meant to be. There is nothing to strive for, nothing to chase. You are already home, already complete. And in that knowing, you sink even deeper into the quiet comfort of being. The world outside may continue its motion, but you no longer feel tied to it. You are here now, fully present in this peace, this stillness. The weight of the world no longer presses upon you. You are not burdened by the past or anxious about the future. You are simply being, and that is enough. A thought arises soft and gentle. What if the greatest joy comes from simply accepting each moment as it is? It is a thought without pressure, but one that invites you to rest deeper into the acceptance of the moment of yourself, of life. You are enough exactly as you are, and in that simple truth, there is a joy that does not need to be sought, but simply embraced. The joy of being alive, the joy of being whole. You sit in the quiet, breathing deeply, feeling more and more connected to the peace within you. There is no effort to hold on to it, no need to make it last. It simply is, and you are part of it, fully present in this perfect moment. And in that presence you find everything. There is no more searching, no more striving. You are already here. You are already home. And in this peace, in this quiet joy, you rest completely. The stillness around you grows even deeper, like the vastness of the ocean stretching infinitely and effortlessly. It is a calm that encompasses everything, every breath, every thought, every feeling. Yet it is not a stillness of emptiness. It is full of presence, full of connection, full of life that is quietly unfolding without force, without effort. You are part of it, and it is part of you, flowing together in perfect harmony. As you sit here resting in this peace, you begin to notice how everything around you seems to glow softly in the light of this stillness. The air is gentle like a warm embrace, and each breath you take is like drawing in the very essence of life itself. There is no struggle, no striving to change anything. Everything simply is as it should be, flowing without interruption, without rush. The thoughts that arise like soft ripples on the surface of a pond come and go without holding your attention. You notice them, but they no longer pull you into their current. They are just thoughts, temporary, fleeting. They pass by, and you remain anchored in the quiet peace that underlies everything. You realize in this moment that peace is not something to be found or achieved. It is something that you allow. It has always been there, deep within you, waiting to be recognized. All that you needed was to stop searching, to rest, to let go. And in that release, you now feel it filling every part of you, every thought, every breath, every quiet pause. A gentle understanding arises within. What if peace is not a place to reach, but a state to be? It is a quiet reminder that the peace you seek does not need to be attained, does not need to be earned. It is already within you, part of the natural flow of your being. You are peace. You are the stillness. there is nothing more to do, nowhere else to go. You are already here, already complete. And in that knowing, you sink even deeper into the quiet joy that rises within you like a soft wave washing over you. It is not a joy that comes from outside yourself. It is the joy of simply being. The joy of resting fully in the present moment, knowing that you are whole, knowing that all is well. There is no more need for anything. You are already home. You are already at peace. And in this deep, quiet rest, you realize that this moment, this peace is all you need. And with that understanding, you can rest completely, knowing that all is unfolding as it should. And you are exactly where you are meant to be. The peace continues to expand, soft and boundless, wrapping you in its gentle embrace. You feel as though you are floating, weightless, surrounded by the infinite stillness of this moment. The world outside is distant now, fading into the background, while you remain here, present, fully immersed in the quiet rhythm of your breath. There is no rush, no urgency, only this perfect moment unfolding effortlessly. You feel your body soften even more, sinking deeper into the ground beneath you, as if you are becoming one with it. Every muscle, every cell releases its tension, and with each exhale you feel lighter, freer. You no longer carry the weight of the world. There is nothing to bear, nothing to hold. You are simply here being. A thought rises gently, like the stillness itself. What if this moment, this peace, is all that matters? It is not a question that demands an answer, but a quiet invitation to rest even deeper into the knowing that everything you need is already within you. There is nothing to seek, nothing to strive for. You are already complete. You are already whole. You feel the truth of this sinking deeper into your being like a soft, warm light. It is a truth that does not need to be proven or explained. It is simply a knowing, a recognition that peace is not something you need to search for or attain. It has always been within you, always waiting for you to notice. With each breath, you feel yourself more deeply aligned with this truth, with this peace. It is not a fleeting feeling. It is constant, unshakable, like the ground beneath you that holds you steady. You are supported not by effort or struggle, but by the simple presence of being, of resting in the moment, of allowing everything to be as it is. The joy you feel is quiet, subtle, like the first rays of dawn gently breaking through the darkness. It is not a joy born of doing or achieving, but a joy that comes from simply being, from simply existing in the stillness. You are part of everything, part of the air, the earth, the sky, the peace that fills the universe. You are whole, and in that wholeness you find joy. There is nothing more to be done. No need to move, no need to act. You are already home, already at peace, and in that deep knowing you rest even more deeply, knowing that all is well. The moment is perfect. You are perfect. And in this perfect stillness you can rest, knowing that you are enough. You always have been. The stillness grows even deeper, filling every part of your being, flowing gently through you like a quiet stream that moves without effort, yet touches everything along its path. You are not separate from this stillness. You are part of it, flowing with it. There is no resistance, no tension, only the gentle rhythm of life. as it moves through you, as it has always moved through you. Every breath you take feels like the softest whisper, carrying you deeper into this calm. The world outside, once so full of noise and demands, has become a distant echo. You are no longer drawn into it. It is as though you have become a part of something far greater, something timeless and vast, where time does not rush, and you are free to simply be. Your body is at ease, completely relaxed, feeling lighter with each breath. It is as if you are sinking into the earth, becoming one with it, and you realize that you do not need to do anything to find rest. Rest has already found you. It is not something to be earned or sought. It is already here, a natural state of being. The thought arises soft and gentle. What if the greatest peace comes from simply surrendering to the flow of life? It is not a question that demands an answer, but a reflection, an invitation to let go of any remaining need to control, to fix, or to change anything. What if in surrendering you find true freedom? The peace you seek is already here inside you, inside this moment. It was never about the destination. It was always about resting in the flow of the journey. And in this surrender, you feel yourself deepen into the peace that is already yours. There is nothing to chase, nothing to seek. Everything you need is already within you. The quiet joy that rises from within is not dependent on anything outside you, but from the deep, knowing that you are already whole, already complete. You feel the warmth of that joy radiate out from within like the gentle glow of a distant star. It is quiet, subtle, and it fills every part of you. This is not a joy of achievement, but a joy of simply being. You are alive, you are here, and in that aliveness you find everything you need. You are part of the great peaceful flow of life, and in this moment, there is nothing more to do, nothing more to understand. You are already home. You are already at peace. And in that peace you find rest, and in that rest you find everything you need. The peace around you becomes even more expansive, as if the very universe itself is cradling you in its vast, gentle embrace. You feel yourself sinking deeper into this stillness, but there is no effort in it, no need to reach or strive. You are simply being, and in that being, you are part of everything. There is no separation. You are connected to the earth beneath you, the air around you, and the quiet pulse of life that moves through all things. The world outside may continue, but it no longer touches you. You are free from its demands. You are free to simply rest in the quiet of this moment, to experience the deep comfort of being exactly where you are, with nothing more to seek. The answers you have been searching for were always here within you in the stillness. You realize now that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and you are exactly where you need to be. With each breath, you sink deeper into the peace, the rhythm of life flowing gently through you. There is no need to chase anything, no need to hold on to anything. Everything that comes and goes, thoughts, feelings, the world around you is just passing by like clouds drifting across a vast sky. You are not bound by them. You are the sky itself, vast and open, and all that arises in it is allowed to come and go freely. The thought comes softly like a breeze. What if all there ever is this moment of peace? It is not a question to answer, but a gentle invitation to rest deeper. There is nothing more you need. You are already whole, already at peace. And in that deep knowing, you feel yourself sink into an even greater sense of surrender. You are not trying to change anything. You are not waiting for something else to happen. You are simply here in this perfect, eternal moment where everything is as it should be. You realize that the search you once embarked on, the desire to reach something outside of yourself, was never necessary. Everything you've ever sought is already within you. And in this deep, still peace, there is a quiet joy that arises from simply being alive, from simply resting in the present moment. It is not loud or exuberant. It is soft, gentle, like the first light of dawn breaking through the darkness. It is the joy of knowing that you are enough just as you are. The joy of being without needing to do, without needing to change. You rest in this knowing. You rest in the peace that has always been with you. There is nothing else to do. Nothing else to find. You are home. You are whole. You are at peace. The peace continues to deepen, filling you from the inside out, as if every part of your being is being bathed in quiet, gentle light. You are no longer aware of any need to hold on to anything or strive toward anything. The present moment expands infinitely, and you find yourself floating in it effortlessly, as if carried by a current of stillness that has no destination, but simply is. You are part of it, and it is part of you. With each breath, you feel yourself dissolving into the very essence of this peace like water, blending seamlessly into the ocean. There is no struggle, no resistance. You simply allow yourself to sink deeper, further into the quiet space within, knowing there is no need to rush, no need to go anywhere. This moment right now is all you need. The external world has faded into a distant echo, but it no longer calls to you. It moves on its own, but you are no longer tethered to it. Here in the stillness, there is no past or future, only now. Every breath you take is a reminder that you are enough, that you are whole, and that you are free from the need to seek or achieve. There is no pressure, no expectation, only the pure, unhurried rhythm of being. A thought arises soft as a breeze. What if this moment, this peace, is the ultimate truth of life? It is a thought that does not demand an answer, but invites you to rest even deeper, to trust that everything you need is already within you. You do not need to change anything. There is no more searching to do. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and that is enough. You feel the joy of simply existing, of being alive in this moment, without needing to prove anything or reach for anything else. There is no sense of loss, no yearning for something more. You are whole. You are connected to everything, to the earth beneath you, the air that fills your lungs, the silent rhythm of life that moves through you and all things. It is a quiet joy, a soft contentment that fills your heart and expands outward. As you continue to breathe, you realize that the peace you seek is not somewhere out there, not something to attain. It is simply this: the deep surrender to the present, the letting go of all that is unnecessary, and the knowing that you are enough as you are. There is nothing more to find, nowhere else to go. You are already at peace exactly as you are. And so you rest here now, fully in this moment. You are whole. You are home. You are at peace. Everything is as it should be. All is well. The stillness envelops you, deepening with each breath you take. It feels as though time itself has slowed, allowing you to settle fully into the peace that has always been within you. There is no sense of rushing, no sense of needing to go anywhere or do anything. You are simply here in this moment, fully present and at rest. The quiet becomes more expansive, filling every part of you until it feels as though you are merging with it, becoming one with the calm that surrounds you. As you sit in this peace, you begin to notice the subtle beauty of the moment, the soft rhythm of your breath, the gentle stillness that fills the air, the warmth of your body resting in the quiet embrace of the earth. These simple things are enough. There is no need for anything else. The world continues its flow, but you are no longer swept away by it. You are at ease at home, exactly where you need to be. The thought arises again, this time even more gently. What if peace is not something to find, but something to recognize, to allow within yourself? It is a question that does not demand an answer, but invites you to surrender to the simplicity of being. You realize that the peace you seek does not come from the outside world. It is already within you, always has been. You only need to stop searching, to rest in the stillness that is your natural state. And in that rest, you feel a profound sense of gratitude for this moment, for the simplicity of being, for the stillness that fills every corner of your being. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to prove. You are enough just as you are, and in that knowing, you find a deep sense of fulfillment. The world may continue around you, but here in this moment, there is nothing to chase, nothing to grasp. You are simply part of the flow of life, allowing it to move through you without resistance. Every breath you take, every pulse of life that moves through you is a reminder that you are already whole, already complete. With each passing moment, you sink deeper into this peace. There is no need to search for it, to hold on to it, because it is already here inside you, waiting for you to rest in it. It is not fleeting, it is eternal. And in that knowing, you can finally let go of everything else, knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And so you rest. You rest in the peace, the quiet joy, the deep knowing that everything is perfect just as it is. You are at peace, and that is enough. The stillness wraps around you like the softest blanket, gentle and warm. You feel it seep deeper into your being with each slow, steady breath, filling you with an undeniable sense of completeness. You are not separate from the peace that surrounds you. You are it, and it is you flowing seamlessly in a quiet harmony that has no need for words. As you continue to breathe, you feel the weight of the world dissolve further until there is no heaviness, no pressure. Only the gentle rhythm of your heart beating in tune with the pulse of the universe. You are no longer distracted by the pull of time or the urgency of life. There is only now this perfect moment of stillness and peace. A soft thought rises like a whisper from the quiet depths. What if this is enough? What if simply being here in this moment is all that you need? It's a question that does not require an answer, only an invitation to rest even deeper into the knowing that you are already complete. There is nothing more to do, no further journey to take. You are already home, already whole, already at peace. You realize without effort that everything you've been seeking was never somewhere out there, never in the future or in the past. It has always been here inside you, waiting for you to recognize it. The peace, the stillness, the joy, they are not something to attain, but something to allow, something to rest in. And with that realization, you feel yourself sink even further into this quiet joy. The world outside may continue, but here in this moment, you feel no need to chase it. There is no yearning, no desire to change anything. You are simply being resting in the gentle unfolding of life, trusting that everything is as it should be. You're not bound by time or expectations. You are free, and in that freedom there is peace. You breathe deeply, fully, allowing the peace to fill every part of you. There is no hurry, no rush. You are exactly where you need to be. You are whole. You are enough. And in this deep knowing, you can rest even more deeply, knowing that you are already home. And so you sit, you breathe, you rest. All is well. All is complete. And in that knowing, you find everything you need. The stillness continues to stretch out, ever expanding. And it is as though the entire world is held within this gentle peace. You are no longer aware of any boundaries or limitations, for there is only the quiet rhythm of your breath, the steady pulse of life that moves through you and around you. There is no separation between you and the world. You are the world, and the world is you, flowing effortlessly together. With each breath, you feel yourself sink deeper into this unhurried stillness. You are no longer bound by thoughts or distractions. They come and go, but they no longer have the power to pull you away from this quiet space of being. You are simply present here now, in this perfect moment. There is nothing more to seek. Everything you need is already here within you, and in the quiet acceptance of that you find a deep sense of peace. You are not striving. There is no longer a need to reach for anything, to chase after anything, because you realize that the peace you have been seeking has always been present, simply waiting for you to stop and recognize it. You are whole. You are complete. There is nothing more to prove or attain. A thought drifts by like a soft breeze. What if in this stillness you have everything you've ever needed? It is not a question that requires an answer, but an invitation to rest even deeper into the knowing that you are already whole. There is no more to search for. There is no destination. You are already here, already home in this moment. You breathe deeply, feeling the quiet joy that arises from simply existing, from simply being. There is no need to do anything to earn this peace. It is already yours. It always has been. And in that deep knowing, you allow yourself to rest even more fully, trusting that you are part of the natural flow of life, exactly where you are meant to be. The world may continue to move around you, but it no longer has the power to disrupt your peace. You are free from its pull. You are connected to something much greater, something eternal, something that has always been with you. In that connection, you find rest. You find joy. You find peace. And so you continue to rest here now, fully present. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to seek. You are enough. You are at peace. You are whole. And in that simple truth, you rest completely, knowing that all is well. The stillness around you deepens like an endless sea of calm, and you feel yourself drifting further into its embrace. Every breath you take moves through you effortlessly, like the gentle ebb and flow of a tide. There is no resistance, no effort. You are not striving to reach somewhere. You are simply being. And that is enough. The world outside continues its rhythm, but it no longer holds any urgency for you. You are free from the pull of time, from the demands of life. Everything is unfolding as it should, and you are exactly where you need to be. This moment as it is perfect. It is complete. There is nothing more to seek, nothing to change. You feel your body become lighter with each breath, your muscles releasing more and more with each exhale. You are dissolving into the stillness, becoming one with it. Your thoughts, once so full of movement, now settle quietly, passing by like clouds drifting across a vast sky. You no longer feel the need to hold on to them. They are simply passing through, and you are at peace, observing them without attachment. A gentle question arises in the quiet. What if the only thing you ever needed was to simply let go and trust that you are exactly where you need to be? It is a soft invitation to release the need to control, to figure things out, to change anything. All that you need is already within you. The answers, the peace, the stillness, you already have them. You realize that in this moment, you are not bound by anything. You are free to simply be. There is no need to chase anything, no need to force anything into place. The peace you seek is not out there somewhere in the future or in the past. It is already within you, just waiting for you to recognize it. The stillness you feel is your own. The peace you seek is your own. You are enough. You always have been. And in this realization, you feel a quiet joy arise within you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but gentle, steady, a deep, comforting joy that comes from simply being alive, from simply being here, now fully present. You do not need to earn this joy. It is already yours, always available, simply waiting for you to stop and notice. The world continues, but you are no longer moved by it. You are at peace, and in that peace there is freedom. You rest fully knowing that you are whole, you are enough, and that all is as it should be. The peace around you continues to deepen its presence, gentle and all-encompassing, like a vast open sky that holds everything within it. There is no sense of urgency here. Time feels like a distant echo fading into the quiet background as you settle more deeply into the stillness. You are no longer aware of any need to reach, to strive, or to change. Everything is as it should be, and in that knowing, you find yourself sinking further into this calm. With each breath, you feel the space around you expanding, becoming more fluid, more timeless. The tension in your body, the pressure of your thoughts all dissolve into the quiet, leaving only the soft pulse of your heart steady and calm, reminding you that you are alive, fully present in this moment. You no longer need to grasp for anything. You can simply rest, knowing that the peace you seek is not something to find, but something to recognize within yourself. The thought arises soft and gentle. What if you already have everything you need, and all you need to do is rest in the quiet, knowing that you are enough? It is a thought that lingers with ease like a soft breeze. You don't need to act on it, don't need to figure it out. It simply invites you to rest even deeper into the truth that you are already whole, already complete. You feel a quiet joy bubbling up within you, not because of anything outside of you, but because of the simple fact that you exist, that you are here breathing fully alive. This joy is not loud or exuberant, but soft, steady, and it fills your heart with warmth. It is the joy of simply being. The joy of knowing that you are already at peace no matter what the world may bring. And as you continue to rest in the stillness, you realize that you no longer need to search for anything. You are not missing anything. You are not incomplete. The world may continue its rhythm, but here in this moment, you are free from its pull. You are not bound by time or expectations. You are simply here, fully alive and at peace. You feel the joy of that truth, radiating from within, spreading throughout your being. The world may move around you, but in this stillness you are anchored in the quiet knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly, just as it should. You are enough. You are whole. And in that peace you can rest fully knowing that all is well just as it is. The peace within you continues to grow, expanding outward, filling every part of you with quiet, effortless calm. It is as though the world outside no longer has any weight, no longer has any power to disturb you. You are free from its pull, free to simply exist in the gentle embrace of the moment. There is nothing more to seek. You are already whole, already enough, and in that knowing, you find a deep sense of rest. Each breath you take is slow, steady, and full of ease. It moves through you naturally, filling you with the calm that comes from simply being. You no longer feel the need to rush, to go anywhere, to do anything. There is only the present moment, the infinite, peaceful now. Everything is unfolding just as it should, and you are part of that unfolding. You are exactly where you are meant to be. As you sit here, you realize that you are no longer bound by time or expectations. There is no past weighing on you, no future that needs your attention. There is only this moment, and it is enough. Everything you need is already here inside you in the stillness. The world may continue its course, but you are anchored in the quiet, knowing that everything is as it should be. A thought rises softly. What if this stillness is the answer to everything? It is not a question that demands an answer, but a gentle invitation to rest even deeper into the peace that already surrounds you. The peace you seek is not outside yourself. It is within you, always present, always available. You only need to allow yourself to rest in it, to trust that you are already whole. You feel yourself softening even more, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually as well. You are no longer holding on to anything. There is nothing left to grasp, nothing left to control. You are simply here, alive, breathing being. And in that being, you are perfect just as you are. The joy within you is quiet, but it is profound. It is the joy of resting in the knowledge that you do not need to prove anything, do anything, or become anything. You are already enough. This moment, this peace, is everything you need. And in that realization, you feel a deep sense of comfort, of safety, knowing that all is well. You are home. You are at peace, and so you rest, fully, completely. In this peace, in this stillness, you find everything you've been searching for. All is as it should be. You are enough. And in that knowing, you can simply be fully, deeply, and at ease. And so in the stillness, you rest. Fully present, fully alive, fully at peace. The world may continue its rhythm, but you are no longer moved by it. You are anchored in the quiet joy of simply being. No need for more. No longing. Just peace. And in that peace, you find your rest. You are whole. You are enough. And in the knowing of this, you are home. And if you're still awake, that's okay too. Some nights just lying still and breathing softly is enough to return home to yourself.